Here we have for sale our 2018 on an 18 plate Toyota Hilux Active. This has got the 2.4 litre diesel D4D engine, which has got 150 brake horsepower. And of course this is the single cab. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec on this particular example, and we'll also have a look at the condition as well, seeing as it is available for sale at the time of recording. Incredibly rare single cabs. We do not get many of these. Vast majority of Hiluxes we get, or vast majority of pickups we get, are double cabs, so very, very rare to find a single cab like this. Of course, the benefit is you get a longer bed in the back, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. Some of the sort of highline figures on this van, as I say, I've already mentioned, is 150 brake horsepower. Towing capacity on this, 3.5 tons, which is as good as it gets, really, for a vehicle of this size. Payload, it's just over 1,100 kilos, I believe, on this particular model, so you can carry quite a bit in the back of there as well. Starting at the rear, we can see also that this one has got a very nice Truckman canopy on the back of it. Truckman being the brand name, and Truckman are probably really the leading brand in canopies for the back of pickup trucks. Looking then at the rear of the vehicle, we can also then see we have got a ball and pin tow hitch on here, and we've also got the 7-pin electrics just there, and we've also got a rear view camera mounted there as well. Looking at this rear canopy, I say we can open this here using the little handle just there. Of course it is lockable via a key. If we open up the back, you've got these handles just here. Pull on those handles and that unlocks the tailgate, and then you can simply drop the tailgate down. And then in the back then you can see that we've got this very nice load liner in the back of here. Of course this protects the bed underneath of the vehicle. And I've laid this tape measure down here just so you get an idea of the load length that you get in the back of here. So we have got up to this point 2.1 meters. You've got just over 2.1 meters, or just 7 foot basically if you work more in foot than meters, but a really, really good load length for a pickup truck. I mean, I would imagine a double cab would be not far off half that amount, so a really, really good load length in the back of here. And in terms of condition, it's all in very, very good order actually. All the canopy is in really nice order. You've of course got the window there which goes through to the cab, but all looking in really, really good order here in the back. Of course the canopy can be removed if you so wanted to. They're very easy to remove from in here. You can see there's a couple of bolts there which of course clamp it down onto the body. But of course if you didn't want that, as I say, you could easily remove it, and I'd imagine you could probably sell it for good money if you wanted to as well. But I'll close the back of this up then, and we'll continue around the vehicle. Being the active model, as I say, it's more of a working vehicle, and as I say, you get these nice things like these are sort of clip down points here. If you've got some rope or something, you can tie things down in the back of here. But a really, really strong working vehicle. In terms of condition here at the rear, there are a couple of small little dings here on the rear bumper, as you can just see there. Otherwise it's all looking very, very nice. There's another little ding there just on the corner of the rear bumper. But as I say, all in all, the tailgate is looking very nice. As I mentioned, in the back is very nice. And then as we start to look down the sides of the vehicles, then having a look here down the driver's side, having a look in the reflections there, it's looking really, really clean and tidy. Got the mud guards there on the on all wheels actually. But as I say, looking really, really clean and tidy. As I say, some of these Hiluxes or pickups, especially some of the more working ones like this, can have a bit of a hard life, but it doesn't certainly appear that this one has at all. If we have a quick look then in the cab, we'll have a look at the condition and spec that you get in here. So you've got electric windows, you've got electric mirrors. I'll just turn the radio down there a second. We do have a multi-functioning steering wheel. So on the left hand side here, this is where you've got, as I say, those radio controls just there, and you can also answer and hang up the phone. We've also got auto activated lights on this vehicle. You can see as well that we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, and we've also got a non-remote spare key, and we've also got 2 keys then for that Truckman canopy on the rear as well. One other thing to note on Toyotas of this age, you get a 5-year warranty with Toyota as well, so it's a really, really good bonus on these vehicles. Not that, as I say, much goes wrong on Toyotas, especially Hiluxes, as I'm sure you probably all know already. Driver's armrest in the middle here, so plenty of storage in there. And if we jump in, just have a little look at some more of the spec in here. Mileage on this particular example, 28,646 miles, so very, very nice mileage indeed. Looking at this much more modern dashboard than on the older Hiluxes, you get, as I say, of course, your phone controls here. You've actually also got a USB and AUX port just under that little flap just there as well. And then looking just a little bit further down, air conditioning, which is blowing absolutely freezing as well, which is very, very nice on a day like today. And of course, just down here then you've got the dial here for the 4-wheel drive system. So at the moment it's in high 2, which is 2-wheel drive in high range. And you've also got 4 high range, and then you've got 4 low range. So as I say, very, very capable off-roader if you are going to be doing any of that type of thing. You can see we've got some rubber overmats in here, 6-speed manual gearbox, as I say, to go along with that 150 brake horsepower, 2.4 litre engine as well. And you've also got the diff lock button just down there as well. So as I say, really nice spec in here. If we put the vehicle into reverse, you've also then got the reversing camera, which I say, very nice to have. On these, you've got a little sunglasses holder just up here. As I say, all, you know, they're quite basic in the cab Toyotas, but as I say, I absolutely love them personally myself, because as I say, they just feel so purposeful and solid all around. Looking then round to the front of the vehicle, again, condition is very much the same as the rest. It's all in really, really nice order here. All the plastic bumper at the front of here, it's all looking very, very nice indeed. The bonnet is all looking very nice as well. One tiny little stone chip just there. Otherwise, it's all looking really, really smart. And as I say, so rare to find these in a single cab, especially with this sort of miles. Of course, Euro 6 being the 2018, so you can take this into the ultra low emission zone areas such as central London, and there's more and more of these sorts of zones popping up across the country. I believe Birmingham has just recently announced that their clean air zone is starting as well, so you've got all of that benefit as well. One other thing, just on the roof there, it does look like we've got a beacon, an LED beacon there on the roof as well. Of course, this vehicle is going to be going right through our workshop before it leaves us. If it's anything less than a 6-month MOT, it'll have a brand new MOT before it goes out. If it's anywhere near due a service, which I believe it is due a service coming up very shortly, then we are going to be servicing it before it goes. If you'd like to inquire on this lovely single cab Toyota Hilux pickup, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR. We can also arrange finance for, as I say, private individuals or limited companies as well. So a wide range of situations and credit scores. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well, so feel free to get in contact with some details of your vehicle. Of course, some pictures will always help you in terms of evaluation as well. And we can deliver these vehicles nationwide. Actually, the last Hilux that we sold went to Nairobi in Kenya. So, as I say, feel free to get in touch. Thank you very much for calling.